Hi, Samuel Leeds here, and I am with possibly the most famous estate agent in the West Midlands at the moment. So welcome to Melissa Shervington from Amity Estates.
Amity Properties.
Did I say it right? Amity Properties. You are very famous right now, and you're in the news and everything like that for a funny story, which is maybe not funny, I don't know, it depends how you look at it.
Okay.
But why don't you just introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Okay, so my name's Melissa Shervington. I'm the owner of Amity Properties. We're an independent estate agent. We're based in Sutton Coldfield and we offer residential lettings and sales.
Great. And when I saw the papers about what you did, part of me thought, why is this in the news? It was kind of funny but interesting, but I mean, basically, you don't mind me saying,
No, that's fine.
Well, it's kind of, it's in the news. So the title is Estate Agent's Over the Top Ad is the Best Thing You'll Read Today.
Yes.
So that's the thing. So how does it feel that the national press are saying that the best thing that you could ever read today is your writing?
Well, it's amazing. To be honest, when I first saw the ad, I must admit I had a slight meltdown and I did think, I can't believe this is happening. However, once I'd read it and digested it, I realised that it was actually an amazing opportunity.
Exactly.
And our copy has been recognised.
Yeah, and you've not just hit the news once, you've hit the news twice.
Yes.
And you just, yesterday, we're now in the national news.
Yes.
That's just insane. Is it okay if I would just read some of this?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, okay. To be honest, this place sells itself. It really does. It is a mansion. Okay. But it hasn't stopped the Thomas Hardy-like descriptions from flowing. Mallory's friendly combination of curves and turns may trigger a wave of happy nostalgia for seaside Britain of yesteryear as you soak up its delightful Art Deco structure. Those were your words.
That's our copy.
That's amazing. You are a good writer. And then they said, what we thought is, this is a fine looking house and the estate agent is right to point out its lovely curves, but not sure we're getting that seaside feeling here.
Well, they'll have to book a viewing and find out.
But it just goes on and they basically just like read your descriptions, find it hilarious, say what you said and then say what they thought, and that made the news. So.
But if we look at the final line, do you know what the final line was in their article?
Go on.
So where do we sign on the dotted line? So obviously it lured them in.
That's what they said at the end.
That's what they said at the end.
So you did manage to sell the house. Not actually. I mean, of course, this is just. But I mean, you sold the house to the press, and the plan is to now actually sell the house.
That's the plan.
So not only have you been hit the media once, you've actually done it twice now.
Yes.
Once yesterday or the day before, whenever it was. Saturday. Birmingham Mail. And just again yesterday on.
Property Industry Eye, which is a national journal for estate agents.
Property Industry Eye? That is incredible. The writer who wrote all this stuff about you, what would you say to them?
I would say a massive thank you, first and foremost, for actually highlighting who we are. We've recently moved into the Sutton Coldfield area, so it's a great way for people to get to know that, yes, we're there, we're operating, and they've really highlighted our copyright, which then has led to hundreds and hundreds of people clicking onto the description online. So we've had great exposure,
Do you see the funny side to the article at all, or do you think they're just idiots?
I do now. I do think they're idiots. I've got to get that out of the way. However, they've done me a favour.
Yeah, but do you see the funny side a little bit or not?
I do. I can now read it and actually have a chuckle.
That's good, because when I read it, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. And many people actually did. And if you look at the comments, there are really positive comments in the feedback.
I bet people thought it was funny, but actually were on your side.
Because
that was when I read it, I thought, lol, it's really funny. But then I thought, to be fair, Melissa has done a really good job here, writing so well and selling the house. Is it normal for estate agents to write this way?
It's not for every estate agent.
Why did you do it? What was going through your head?
Well, we engage a professional copywriter, so I haven't written the whole article.
Okay.
So we engage a professional copywriter. They interview the homeowners, and what our aim is to really tap into the hearts and minds of the people who live in the homes. So that then can be captured into amazing copyright, as it has done, which takes people on a journey, so they can get an essence and an experience of what does it actually feel like to live in this property. It's about selling a lifestyle and not the bricks and mortar.
You are. Did you? How much input did you have in the description? Did you have any or none?
So we basically steer. So we would engage the copywriter, give them as much information as we can, explain what the features are of the property. Then they interview the homeowners directly, and then from that they come up with a draft, and then we work with the copywriter to get that edited.
So you kind of oversee it.
Yes.
Because I was thinking you're so good at descriptive language. And creative and describing things. I wondered if you could maybe describe me.
I think Samuel's an amazing character, bursting with character. Yeah, that's the word that comes to mind, character.
Love that. Bursting with character. High five.
Authentic.
Oh, wow. These are, you know what, I
Samuel.
should so get you and your copywriters to write a blog on me. That would be amazing.
I think you should, yeah.
So what are you looking to do then over the next sort of 12 months in the Birmingham area?
Well, Sutton Coldfield is where our focus is, and surrounding. And I mean, as I said, we're new to the area. We've relocated. We've been there for a mere 2 weeks.
Amazing. And you've already hit the press.
We've already hit the press. So we are now targeting special properties. So we're on the hunt for more unique homes, premium homes, which may be on the market and struggling to sell. They've been there for several months and in some cases even years. And that's because the photography and the copy is just plain old boring. So our job is to come in and really shake up, reinvent the marketing and relaunch it in an exciting way.
That's great. So if anyone happens to be watching this from the press, then fingers up and thank you for the coverage. If you're watching this and you've got a really nice house, because this is like a real mansion. In fact, I saw this and didn't know it was on with you.
Right, okay.
And I thought, wow, this house looks great. I saw it on Rightmove because I regularly just scroll through mansions for inspiration. And then I saw the news article and was like, oh my gosh, this is Melissa, because we've known each other for years, haven't we?
We have, yes.
And then here we go. So if you happen to have a mansion that you're wanting to sell in the Sutton Coldfield area, then this is your girl. I mean, you've had so many hits on Rightmove.
Yeah.
You've got this house on the national news, so that's amazing. Another thing is, there's got to be some lessons from this story.
Yeah, keep on keeping on, keep them coming.
Yeah. What advice would you give to an entrepreneur watching this video that wanted to be maybe noticed in the way that you are, maybe wanted to get in the press? I mean, what advice would you give? Because you've done really well.
My advice would be, don't be afraid to be different. Disrupt the marketplace. I mean, for myself, I'm in a highly competitive industry.
Yes.
There are thousands of estate agents and everyone's competing for that property. But you've got to be different, and being different means being bold, means stepping out, breaking the norm, and being really creative in the way properties are marketed. So in any industry, it's about being different, being unique.
That's brilliant. And most estate agents, they just have the same old techniques,
the
same old tricks.
They do.
But you've come and been really different, and you've been noticed for that.
Yeah.
So I guess if you're an entrepreneur watching this, be different. Don't be afraid to be different. And also, you know what I love about you, Melissa? They kind of came on to take the mickey, and you've managed to flip the cards and turn it into a good thing.
Yes.
And someone once said, in fact, my pastor Gary Spicer, he said, take what you do seriously, but don't take yourself seriously.
And that's the key.
And the fact that you've even come on this show and you're able to just be light-hearted, have a chuckle about what the press is saying, and flip the cards is incredible.
Yes.
Is incredible. So, final words of wisdom?
Final words of wisdom is, step out, be bold, and be different.
Amazing. Melissa's contact details are going to be on the description below. Be in touch if you want to sell your house or you want to contact Melissa, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you, Samuel.
Cheers. High five, man.
High
See you
five.
soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you benefited from that video, please do share it with your family and friends. For more videos like it, you can watch right here. And if you'd like to spend 2 days with me at the Property Investors Crash Course, watch this video, see what happens. But whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe right here, and I'll see you next time.